So welcome to the first lecture of Python for AI, and in this lecture I'll be covering three topics: variables, fprint statement, and taking input from users. So as this series will be focused on AI, so I will not be talking about tiny concepts and bit details. So just go with the flow and you will just understand it as we are using the concept. So now let's start with the variables. And what are variables? They are just containers, right? Now what you do in a container, you put something in it, and whenever you want it you take out of it, right? So that's pretty much the concept of the variable. Now let me just create a variable for you. So I can just say I want to store my name. So my name is Obed, and you can see I have just created a variable, and this environment is the Jupyter notebook. I am using it within the VS Code. I hope you just carry on with it because it is really recommended for the data science and AI, and you can just set the interpreter also from there, right? So just install the Python and VS Code and you are good to go. Okay, now let's execute it, and you can see we are when you see this little tick mark, that means your code is running without error, right? So name is Obed, and now if I just wanted to print this name, I can just say print name, and we will get the output as whatever the value which was stored in the name, right? Now let's make some other variables. So this type of variable is the string. Let me and this source code, whatever I am writing, is available for the download in the description. So this name has a type of string, and I can just say tell me the type of this variable, and it will tell me it's str, which is short for string, right? Then I can just create an integer. I would say my WhatsApp, right? My WhatsApp number, right? And I can just say 92348412290, right? So this is now which is my WhatsApp number, is being stored in a variable called my WhatsApp name. You can just name it anything, but make sure you don't start it with a number, right? So you start with a character, and then whatever you name it, it's your choice, right? And now I can just print this, and this will be obviously my number, but I can just show you that it's type, right? So it's very handy to see the types by this type method. And this is, let me just write it down, integer, right? And now let's make some other variable which is of type float, right? And I can just say weight, and weight will be the value of weight will be let's say 70.5, right? And if I just show you the type of weight, it will be float, right? So this is variable of type float. So we have seen three variables: one of string, one of integer, one of float, right? Okay, so we know how to print it, obviously, right? So I think that's it for the variable for now, but we will get back to these topics as we proceed with the course, right? Now let's talk about the fprint, right? So now I want to use these all of these variables in a print statement, and I don't want to break print statement too many right? So I will just say F, and within these quotation marks, so it's the syntax, you have to follow it. Let me just uh, zoom in a bit, and we will do here. Let me, yeah. Okay, so I can just make a sentence now. uh, I can say, hi there, my name is, now I want to display my name, and to display my name from this variable I will just say this name in these curly brackets. So my name is whatever the value of name, so it's, in my case it's Obed, right? And my WhatsApp is, let me make it capital so that it look nice. uh, so WhatsApp is my WhatsApp number, so whatever number will be, or whatever value will be stored in that container will be displayed here, right? Okay, and my weight is, right, this weight, whatever value of it is. Okay, so that's it pretty much. Let me just toggle the word wrap so that we can see in one line. And if I just execute it, so you can see there my name is Obed, this is coming from this variable value, WhatsApp is this, and weight is this, right? So that was the F print statement, and these are really handy in Python, you have to use it, right? And now let's talk about how you can take input from the user. So now I want to change these values of these variables, whatever user set it, right? So I will just copy it, right? And so I have to make three variables, and value of it will be set by our user, whichever is using the application. So I can just use this input function in the Python. So I will say, what's your name, right? And in the, let me just copy it down, and in the WhatsApp number I will say, what is your WhatsApp, and in the weight I will say, what's your weight, right? Okay, so you can see I have given these, and now I will just execute it, right? So it's asking what's your name, I will say Obed Ahmad, right? And I will just enter, so it's asking me to press enter to confirm, right? So I will, and now it's asking me for the WhatsApp, so I will say +9234841222900, enter. Now it's asking for the weight, so I'll say 76, just to change the value for a bit. Okay, so now it's all of these values are stored in these variables. So now these values are replaced, or you can say overset by these, right? Whatever I have entered. So now if I just print the name, what works out, yeah, so it's Obed Ahmed, not only Obed. So you see it was only Obed. And if I print, let me just copy that, print f print, right? Now if I just execute it, so it's Subad Ahmed with this plus, you see I have entered that, right? Rewind the video, you will see that. and 76 note 75.5, right? 70.5. Okay, so this is how you take the input from the user during runtime, right? And this is it for this first lecture, and I will meet you in the next one. Thanks for watching.